College football season is here, and I know you're excited, but we have a lot of new bettors that have no idea what to do. They want to get involved in betting, and they want somebody to give them some games. So in this video, you're going to learn how to make a good, educated bet, how to consistently win money, how to come up with your strategies, different apps you would need, all that good stuff. All I ask in return, do your boy a solid. Do me a solid, and let's get this up to 1,000 likes. So we're going to push this video out to the world, so make sure you guys stop right now, hit that like button, and leave a comment. I'm going to tell you what comment. As long as you watch this long enough, what to put in there, but that help out the YouTube algorithm. So first thing first, with college football, I never lost before, had a losing season, and last year we did a little bit past breaking even, but with the platform I use, which is called Outlier, we're going to talk about that today and how you can basically start making your bets. But before we do, let's get all of our housekeeping out the way. So the first housekeeping is I have a Patreon where you guys get access to all of my bets directly to your phone. I post them. Bam, you got the slips and you got the links. Only $25 a month. Try it out for the season. See if we can win you some money. Or you can do the Show Me the Chats, where you just get my chat feature for $10 and see what my other cappers are doing. And if you want you some gear, I'm a sports bettor. Of course, I have a ban list. All you have to do is go to topsportsdebate, not top, topsportsmerch.com, and you can check out all different type of good quality merch we have. You will love all of this. You don't know pain until you lose a leg by one parlay. Lose a parlay by one leg. This actually happened today. You guys don't know pain. This happened before I did this video. One legger. This is a plus 10,000 bet. All I needed was Nick to get an RBI. 5 gets you 500. 10 get you over 1,000, and everybody covered but one person. So I completely get that. So first thing first, the app we're going to use is Outlier. I teamed up with them because what happened was when I was doing sports betting, I would go to ESPN and I would literally go to each game, each player, look at every single stat, and this is basically how I would do it. Okay, we're going to look at this quarterback and we're going to go and see what he's been doing. Okay, bam. 264, 100, terrible. 2, so he's not consistent enough with passing yards right here. I will probably fade him. I will look at his away games and I'll break it down. That was a long way. What Outlier they have it where they do all that stuff for you, and you can just, it all come down to just thinking of them as a computer, and you're the software programmer who gets just input the stuff in. So you got FanDuel, you got DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, ESPN. You got everybody. So you got two different plans, and I'm going to break down exactly how both of them work. You have a $20 plan with my link right now. Since we have NFL and college back, they're giving away this plan for 2 weeks free. You can try it out. This is really all you need. 2 weeks free. You can try this out. $20 plan is for 95% of people in the world. The $130 plan is for 5% of people. If you make over 100,000 and you bet a lot of money, or, you try it out. So it depends on you, but I will talk about both of them in this video. So first thing first, you click start betting. Now it's going to look a little bit different on your phone. So you got to wait with me because I'm going to get to the bets and putting in all type of slips, but want to show you guys how everything work. So with NCC, NFL, college, baseball, everything. First, on the insights, they give you some game. Thomas C has failed to exceed 150 passing yards in the last 4 of 5 games versus the top 25 defense for passing yards allowed. So they're like, look, when they're going against a good defense, this is what he usually do. Here go the odds. You can get it at -117 on Caesars right here. The Florida Seminoles are 2-4, 33% against the spread in their last 6 games as a favorite. Wow. Now, you got to remember, this is going back to last year, so you're going to have new players, new things. I personally don't use insights for a bet because I know the sport, so I don't personally have to do that. Popular, they don't give you this. I wish they gave this to you on the mobile, but on a computer, this is basically like the trending plays on FanDuel. In college right now, 980 people get this bet in. And all you would just do, you see it's plus 995, you just click, add it to slip. You see how I just literally went right here. And since I have my FanDuel adjusted to it, it just literally go, bam, right here, and I just bet it. Life is easy and life is good over here with Outlier. Next is games, and the best one is props. This is mainly where you're going. So this looked very, very confusing. So remember, this is a computer. You're telling it exactly what you want. My suggestion is to come up with a system. So say, for example, right now, I'm looking for quarterbacks. I'm going to propositions. I'm looking at quarterbacks that going to get passing TDs, passing yards. So I'm just looking for passing yards. You apply that. It filtered this in where it's just only showing passing TDs and passing yards. You can do players. They just added that. Over and under. Let's just go over with players that we like, and you can filter it how you want and start saving your filter that you did. And you can just go back to it and just do one click. I'm not going to show y'all mine because mine is worth probably like $100,000 of how I do these. But I'm going to still give you guys some game on how to create one. So if I'm looking for passing touchdowns and passing yards, my thing is I like to look at the last 5 and last 10. I like players that's consistent. I don't like to just like, yeah, this person is due. That's not consistent when I'm giving bets to the world to win money with. Like, yeah, you just can't go yellow. So this player right here, last 5 games, 100%. So let's look at it. And we're looking at his chart. Look, last 5 games, 2 touchdowns, 3, 3, 2, 2. Now, mind you, this is a whole different year, new season. But once you get 5 games, 10 games, few games in, you'll get a feel of what they've been doing. And you see over 2 for minus 137. You can look at the insights. You can look at the matchups, who they're playing. Everything. Like passing attempts. How many passing on red zone attempts. Like every single thing you want to look at, you can get real nerd-like. But we ain't going to get all the way nerd-like. So we can add this because we like it. Let's take away these that we added. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, one thing is, like, I'm seeing it's showing red because it's not available on FanDuel. So look, it's available on it's a DraftKings play, Caesars play. But let's just say we only want FanDuel plays, right? So let's clear that. And we only want FanDuel, because say you don't have DraftKings, you don't have ESPN Bet, you don't have Caesars. You're filtering this, and we just going to only do DraftKings, right? So now it's going to look a little bit up. Let me close this out. It's going to look a little bit different. So now if I'm going to the last 5, remember, I like consistency. 80% is consistent. I mean, 4 out of the last 5, they did what I needed them to do. So we like consistency. So say we just grab 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you click right here and you see on FanDuel, it's at 763, such as the odds. You get more bang for your buck over doing it on DraftKings. So if you was to do this play, I would do it on DraftKings if you have it on DraftKings, because you're going to get better odds. And you see just one click and all of this went in right here. Like when I tell you I stand by Outlier, like I reached out to them once I use it. I'm like, yeah, I think we need to partner up, because this is saving me tons of time and money. Now, so let's first think of if you're a $100 bettor and you do $100 per bet, right? What type of bets should you look for? In my opinion, so let's change this. Let's take this filter out so let's clear everything out and make it look regular. Reset. So what I'm looking for now is keeping it simple. I'm looking for odds. Over, under don't matter. I want something, if I'm about to bet $100, the odds really don't need to be under minus 150. Let's go. Jeez, this is slow. We're just going to go with whatever. Let's see if we can go a little bit. Bam. All right, we're just going to roll with this. These are the lowest odds I want. These are the highest odds I want, all right? I'm looking, and let's say I don't care which book it's on because I got options to all of these. I'm first looking at, look what's going on. 100% hit rate. Actually, we're going to remove some of these because I don't have Underdog. Don't have PrizePicks. Don't have this. I have the rest of them. So I'm looking, okay, this person in the last 10 games, this is 100% hit rate. They haven't thrown over 2 touchdowns. I don't know why is he a quarterback. If you're a quarterback, your job is to throw that. And you can look at why. It's like, all right, first, how much is he passing? It's like, okay, 35.1 passing plays, 51%. It's only 50% passing rate, which is not good. Passing completion, 63% passing rating. Interceptions, don't throw any interceptions. So it looked like somebody who just do safe throws. This is somebody I can fade. Now you have to look at the team you're going against, but this is like a play I would do for a full unit $100 play to double my money. Now let's say if you're somebody that want to turn $10 into 1,000. So we're looking for a plus 1,000 type of play. So we are going to filter. Sometimes I like to add all these together where it come down to keeping it the same, such as, let's say, receiving yards. We're just going to go with receivers only, and we're going to go over. All right, now let's first think of a high flying offense. So you can go to the games and see which teams has a very good quarterback, right? So that's why I hit that parlay with Colorado, because it was very easy in my mind for that. But let's see who y'all think got a great offense. Well, let's just go with the big games. So we got Clemson and Bulldogs, because we know they got enough props. So we just went directly to this game, and we're going to look at some stuff. Receiving yards. That's not a good enough passing option. So we won't do that because they don't have enough good quality passers. But we'll just look at the ones we have. So we got Chris Mitchell. He's at 80% of getting over 30.5 yards. So what I would do is look at him and look at his consistency of what he usually do. 116, 157. So I know he can possibly get 100 yards, but playing it safe, I would have him as somebody to get 50 yards. Playing it safe because he is as a lock as you're going to get. In last 10 games, 9 out of 10, he got over 73 yards. That's wild. That's very, very wild. So I would take his line and I'll boost it up, and I'm going with 50. That right there is plus 295. Now they probably got new people on the team, so I'm just giving you guys an idea. But bam, we like that. Good value, and the book's going to probably have the odds wrong because it's a new season and they don't really know what's going on. But we're looking for high, good quality players. Now let's see with this guy. We're looking to see his consistency, how good he's been doing. Bam. Last one, only 5. But he's going to teeter at 39 through 50 yards. We can lock him in for 30. 40 is kind of pushing it because 2 times he got right at 39. So actually, we see 39. He can get 39. But 40 is pushing it, so we can do that. Bam. So we got 2 plays so far. Remember, we're trying to build a parlay to be a plus 1,000. So now we at plus 671 over on DraftKings. Now we need one more play. One more play. Let's look at a team I like. So this is like when y'all see my stuff, this is what I'm coming up with. This is why my plays look how it look, because I'm giving y'all good thought out plays, and it's the reason why I do it. This is 80% hit rate. Just looking at this, I would go him 50 yards. I can just look at it and just like, yep, I'll go 50 yards. So, and they got it at 48, and it's actually good enough. I don't need to add. So actually, since we only want it to be plus 1,000, what I would do is lower this down to 40 yards. Now watch this. Because I only want plus 1,000. So what we're doing is looking, bam, look at that. So now we have a good quality 3-legger with 3 receivers. 50 yards, 39, and 40. Good money right there. Good money. Shit, if I drop this tonight, y'all can plug that in to see if it end up hitting. Now y'all want the crazy stuff, because a lot of people, it's going to be like, Lando, this is cool, but I want the crazy stuff. And what is the Outlier $130 plan, and how does that work? So if you made it this far, you in the deep end, you are in the deep end of the video, put some swimming, water, anything to do with being in the deep end emoji in the comments, where everybody gonna be confused and wondering why you got a diver swimming, why you got some water, why you got some splash. Y'all made it to the deep end if you're watching it this far, and I'm giving you some game. This is some real step-by-step game on how you build these parlays. Right now, when it comes down to EV, that means expected value, positive EV. The best way I can explain it is line discrepancies. So what do you mean by that, Lando? Let's say, all right, this is I'll just click the first one. EV bet. They're basically saying, since you rocking with us, we're going to tell you the best sports book to place this. So they're saying you're going to get, and this look too weird. I don't want no odds at this crazy. I want it just to be some regular odds so you guys can kind of understand it. Okay, I think this is regular odds, and this is a game y'all familiar with. Okay, first quarter money line, Clemson versus Georgia, right? And you see plus 245. This is what happens. If you did it on DraftKings, you got it at plus 245. You do this at BetMGM, you get it at plus 240. Do it at FanDuel, you get it at plus 215. At BetMGM, Bet365 at 210. So if you do a $100 bet on DraftKings versus on 365, you're losing out on $35 if this hit. They're letting you know the expected value of certain plays. Boosts basically let you know where all of the boosts are available across different sports books. It's like, hey, we got a ESPN bet have a plus 575 through 675 for futures bets. Arbitrage is, I don't want to go in depth with it because some books, can not like it, is beating the system, basically. If you got a lot of money, that's why I say people that have a lot of money will pay that 130 easy. I'm about to give you a perfect example right here. This is an arbitrage bet. Outlier found out that for this Hill Hoppers first half points, DraftKings have it at minus 115. For the over at 7 right here. For the under, FanDuel got it at plus 120. You can make money with that. Guaranteed free money. So let's say if you're somebody that have $5,000. Well, let's say $10,000. You got $10,000. You put $5,405.98 over on DraftKings, taking it over. And then you put $4,594.02 on the under. You're guaranteed to win $106. So you can just do this bet and pay for your membership for that month. And Matt, so if you got big money, they already got to play for you. So that's completely different. Now back to the sports bets and all that good stuff. So that's why y'all want to be in the Patreon and rocking with your boy so you can know what's going on and what's the best available bets for you. Now, let's say we want to do a plus 10,000 bet and we want to just do touchdowns. We just want to do touchdowns. We want something that's wild. Lando, I want that good stiff. So now we're filtering in touchdowns. Don't got to worry about the odds because touchdowns going to be touchdowns. So if we go touchdowns, we want over because we don't want under on touchdowns. We don't want to fade nobody for it. Touchdowns, 60% is good, in my opinion. 100%. Remember, 100% last 5 games. So if we just did the 100%, the 80, 80, 80, and an 80. Oh, hell, I got some old bets on here. I see. Receiving. Get you up out of here. And we just want touchdown players. Up. Shit, I just deleted a touchdown player. That's not good. And we going to actually, they'll probably have this over on FanDuel. All right, so we have plus 5 something. Let's keep on going and move this. So all I'm doing is creating a parlay. Let's see if we can get 6 players. 6 right here. Bam. That's crazy. His odds is that much sure like he's getting that touchdown. So if we put this in, since we got 2 people on one game, it's not showing us the odds on this. You can't have a same game parlay for it to show you the odds. But this is a plus 1,000 because we have people that's very likely to get touchdowns. We don't want people that's very likely to get touchdowns on here on this one. We want the crazy one. So what we do, we go and change the odds now. Because at first we like, all right, touchdown's good, but it's college. So now we want it to be double your money. Gotta at least be in the positives for us to even rock with you. Plus 115 now. Now you about to see it change. Bam, you see it completely change. You don't get as many. So that's why I say you like 60%. So let's just say if we did these first 6. And now look at that. Plus 26,000. $10 is going to get you over 2,000. Now you have to do the research and look at every single one of them. Let's say we take this one off. Bam. Look at this. $11 gets you over 1,000. Wow. But you will have to, that is not guaranteed money, people. So you'll have to literally go and do your research on each player and see who you like, don't like, all of that good stuff. It's like Game Changer. It's going to show you. So you look and you're like, okay, in the last 10 games, they usually don't go 2 games without not getting a touchdown. I'll be looking to see how many touches, but that's not a bad one to keep on there. And some you'll have to completely take off. Now, when it comes down to over-unders and all that type of stuff, you can use outlier analysis. Me, I just use my eyes and my gut. For example, look at this. Damn, Oklahoma whooping on them. We had the under. What's 54? What was the under on this? Please be 54.5. Please be 54.5. Please. Yes, 57. Let's go. So we got the under on this one. We live on. Get him. Oh, this looked like this was oh yeah, that's a great one. I remember that one. Stop that. But what I'm doing, for example, right? You're looking at different games. You have to know how teams do and if they are consistent. So this how I would do. Let's say if this is the 6th game of the season, I will have enough data where I can tell you guys what I like and what I don't like. Now, why does it keep on backing up? There we go. So what I would like to do is go off the last 5 games or the last few home games. So if Georgia, they're playing at home, right? So we look at their last game at quote unquote at home. I'm like, they scored 63 points. Then they scored 24 points. And 50 some points. So I'm in my mind, and the last 3 they haven't scored under 24 points. So we're going to say they will score 24 points. Could be higher, could be lower, right? 24 points. Now we're looking at their last quote unquote 3 away games. 16 points. You have to look at the full schedule for the last 3 away. Oh, it's not showing since it's New Year. But let's just say, for example, these was all away games. So I'm like 16 points, 38 points, and 31 is kind of the middle of that. So I would do the average of these 3, which will probably be 25. So I will say, okay, they're going to score 25 points. They're going to score 24 points. So you add that up, 24, what did I say? 24 plus 25 is 49 points, I believe. I'm doing this off the top of my head. Don't judge me. And we will say the over-under, look at this. Without me even, I promise you guys, I did not look at this at all. Like literally, this is the first time I'm looking at this. So this is live without me even knowing the over-under of this game. I came up that it should basically be about 49 points. The books did the exact same thing. So this is a tough one. I wouldn't bet on the over-under because they got it too tight. You would have to do that math and see where you got some leeway. The only thing I can say, this is very much not accurate, but off my analysis, quote unquote, take away the teams, I had Clemson winning by 1. And they have Georgia to win by 11. So I would definitely take Clemson spread. That's how my mindset, it go very deep when it come down to understanding over and unders. But you need data, you need consistency, and you already need the research to show you what teams have been doing. So we've been doing this for long enough. It's almost close to 30 minutes. Hey, y'all want to rock with a winner? Come join the team. It's only $25 a month. Come join us. Oh, and I added some plays. So if you made it all the way back here, I added some plays on my Patreon today for these plays. I'm gonna drop this video tonight. And here go the plays. I made them available free. So even if you don't sign up for the Patreon for the paid version, go for the free version, because the free version is going to give you guys these plays when I make them available to the public. Like, since I didn't do no video on this, I made these plays available to the public for everybody so you can check them out. So using that technique, Look at this. This is a $100 play, a full unit play, a $50 play, a $10 play, depending on however your unit size. I like Carson Beck, 200 yards, passing touchdown, rushing 50 right here with Clemson. Great play in my opinion. I like this. All receivers, 50, 50, 50. Should have did this for $50 because that just make it sound sweet. But I like that, using those analysis. See right here, and I'm just using all of these boosts because they gave us so many boosts to get some free money. I'm just using all these boosts. I use Outlier with every single one of these plays because have these players I don't know, have these teams I'm not familiar with. It's a lot of unknown stuff. So all you can do is go with data off players that's already been there, of what they've been doing. See, this is just gut. Like, all right, Gators upset. Cover the spread, cover the spread. Should have did cover the spread with Gators, but you know how it goes. And the same thing right here. So a bunch of really like $10 plays to check it out. So appreciate you guys. See y'all in the community chat, and I'm gone.